Regular expression is a sequence of characters that forms a search pattern. Regex is the common shorthand for a regular expression. JavaScript regex is an object for handling regular expressions. Regex can be used for text searching, text replacing, and text validation. So when you hear about regex, so they're basically talking about a regular expression, and it's a sequence of characters that forms a search pattern. So it's useful when it comes to searching, maybe for a statement, a letters or character. So regex is a powerful way to search for patterns in your code or in your project or in your application. So it's an object for any regular expression. So it can be used for things like text searching. If you want to search for text, regex expression is a powerful way to do that. If you want to replace text, you can also use the regex expression. And if you want to check for text validation, it's also a powerful way to do that in JavaScript. So an example is here below. Do a case-insensitive search for W3 schools in a string. So this is an example. It comprises of two variables, one that contains the text that I want to search for, and the other that contains the process of using the regex expressions in order to find what you want to search for. So let's take a look at this in my code editor. So here we're talking about regex expression. For example, that we're going to look at is such a string for California and replace display. I'm not replacing yet. The first is I want to display its position. So I don't need this button again here. So comment it out. Then I can move into my script tag. So first text is California is a large city. And so this is my text here. So now I want to search for this. So what do I want to search for? So let me just call it pattern or anything. So what do I want to search for? So I'll pass in the variable that I want to search for and the method to search for it. And so inside the search method, I can pass in what I want to search for. What I want to search for is California. And now that I have this, I can output pattern. And you can see this in a position of -1. So that is the position of the match of California in this expression that you can see. So ideally, the reason why you are seeing -1 is because California does not exist in my text variable. If you look at my text variable clearly, you will see California and not California. So in order to get the correct thing, so I will need to edit this and put the right name. And once I do that, you should see a change. You can see this is in the position of 0, which is very correct because counting in JavaScript starts from 0. So this is 0. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So if I change the position, let me say, cut this out or say, is a large city in the United States, comma, and I put California, you will see that the position definitely now will change, as you can see right here on the screen. So counting will start changing. You can see that now we have 38 and initially we have 0. So to start counting from C, so that's the first index position which carries the 0 that we saw earlier. So this is how you can use the regex expressions in order to search for maybe a pattern in a string. So what you just did now is a case insensitive search. What I mean by that is this. So if this is changed to maybe a small letter, let's see what will happen. Now you can see -1. So because the case in the text in the variable does no longer matches the one in the pattern, that's why you are saying -1. So that -1 is likened to I can't find this or undefined. So that's why you are saying -1. So what basically happened here is that this California, let me revert it back, is a regular expression, as you can see. Oh, I missed something here, sorry. I need high. So it's not going to change the value. It's still going to be the same thing though, but it's just making it, valid as a way of searching for that particular pattern or word. So the California is a regular expression, and then it's a pattern which needs to be used in search. You can see California and you can see California. So this I that we have here is a modifier. So in order to make it case insensitive, so if I change this to C now that I added high, I think this still works. You can see that regardless of whether I have a small letter, capital letter, a small c, it still works. But if I remove the high and change it to small c, I think there should be a problem. You can see right here. So that's how the regular expressions works for searching through text in JavaScript. So you can see I'll revert this back so that I can get the correct position. So, and it always follows this same pattern. You see, slash pattern slash modifier tags, which means that what you want to search for, and then the modifier tag is either the high for working with the case sensitivity, or you want to put another regex expression as part of the search pattern. So this is how the expression for a regular, this is how the syntax for a regular expression looks like. It looks like right here on my screen. So basically, regex is a common shorthand for a regular expression, and then it's an object for any regular expression. It's basically used for text searching, replacing, and validation.